Oh, how you doing? I guess God walk with y'all so I don't lose y'all. Um, just want you to enjoy a little bit of nature with me today. Kind of hot out here. Trying to get the sweat off of my face. I had an exhilarating day yesterday. Quite inspiring. It makes you want to come out and enjoy life a little more and just take it all in. But I made promises to many of you, and when them promises are given, we are most affected because we're being tested. Because the force is going against us. So I hope many still continue to follow this advice, and then you'll know why you always fail, because you don't recognize the force. But once the force is recognized, it's because you're about to go to a new level, because you understand more. You can stumble, but you won't fall. And with that not understanding, I wanted to make it clear that life is worth everything fighting for existence. Everybody's talking about the robots, everybody's talking about AI, but there's still going to be ways for us to exist. Find them ways. But we have to get together and we have to be stronger and be more, uh, defeatful with each other, always on the defense. Um, when I say defeatful, hopefully that's a word, but it's a word today. But it means to defeat matters and always be on the go to defeat everything that is upon us, then to actually look back and observe. And when you can observe, you can further understand what the battle is. And when you have a master and a leader, but you still see that master and that leader don't give up, it is more rewarding for you, because then you begin to understand life, understand why you fail on certain relationships, why you always argue every night and not evaluate the situation before taking the easy step out, which is to just be on the defeatful, always on the defense. And that's how it comes with saving money. We always got to always be on the defense about what we save. But if we need now, take care of what we need. What we can save it. Whether it's 2 pennies, be happy. Because you didn't save 2 pennies before, but all of a sudden you can save 2 pennies. You're not running after. Because it can't really do for you, but it is doing for you. Because now the people on the other side see you're saving these 2 pennies. And then they'll see other things start to happen back and forth. And then they know, oh, okay, this person is in the transaction of moving further to another level. And when I say in the transaction, when we transit into transit, is to go forward, not backwards. Unless you continue to want to fall backwards. But begin to recognize why you fail. And once you recognize why you fail, you begin to master what it is to master in society so you can move on. So I share this, and I want to master the fact that I can still move on and still teach. But when I'm there, there's other people who have already reached where they wanted to reach. So now you believe that I can take you there. But I haven't given you nothing, whether it is free. Free knowledge is the best knowledge, it's the wise knowledge of why that person have so many and I don't have. But you never take the time to slow down. But sometimes we got to slow down because it's the force of life that is slowing us down. So it can get us further, and it pushes us forward depending upon what you can give into life. If I can't give, then I'm not pushed forward in the direction that I want to succeed. I want to move forward. I got to be forward. There's nothing that can hold me back. So within understanding that we go through obstacles and believe that your leaders will be going through obstacles, but when your leader give up, then I'm to question the leadership that is before me. But the leadership doesn't give up, but to show you how to master even the little things that can affect you if you allow it to affect you. So when the bigger things come in, you already built within yourself what you need to say, no, I know how to fight this battle. This battle's bigger. Some battles I just got to move forward. Some battles that I can fight, let me fight the battles I can fight. But to enjoy life and to enjoy nature and to walk forward into your blessing and not knowing that you're walking forward, but you actually are because you are battling little things. But it was the little things that were always stopping you, but you always figure out that ain't nothing. I can get her, we get groceries on Thursday. But no, you said you get groceries on Monday. So why are we going back to Thursday? Why are we going and losing time? Then the leadership, I begin to question. And then you question why she questioned the relationship, because you can't even get right with the grocery, which is to feed you, nourish you, to take you to work, take your children to work if you have children, or take you to work as a couple. So functional, we begin to realize the need of our nutrients in our body and what they do for us. And once you realize these battles, which are little battles we never even thought of. But as a child, I always thought of eating vegetables, spinach, things that I was told not to eat because I wanted my body to be right when I get a certain age, that when I fight battles, when the doctor say, let me see the diagnosis, I'm able to fight that battle because I've been fighting it since I was young. That's why my eye vision is 20/20. I can see without glasses, but I may have to read a little bit of it. It ain't that bad. It's the lowest that you need to read. And the doctor told me, why waste money on expensive glasses when you can just go to the dollar store and get it? Because it's just the lowest vision. And that's good. But my vision without glasses is 20/20. Because I always ate carrots. I hate carrots, but I ate carrots. Salt, I stood away from that. Pepper, now I put in my diet now because I stood away from it. So it is not going to reach to a level because I already trained my body and have the nutrients at its lower level and nutrients in healthy wise. So my eyes are 20/20 even at my age, which is quite shocking. So I begin to enjoy life and everything that it has to do. But as a child, I was starting to do these things because my mom was into the hospital field. And when in that hospital field that she was in, I was able to learn and take in and see how she took care of herself. And my mother always took care of herself, healthy-wise. And just enjoy life, you know. And it's begin to be within us that they instill. Even if they don't instill, you instill within you as a child where you want to be and where you want to go forward. Because some of us have parents, some have parents that are so busy into the battles they're in, we're not recognized, but it's not us because as a child, we are wise enough to know that these things do happen. But how wise is that child to know? You got to be wise that it doesn't affect you as a child. And you make your own choices, even if you have to leave and say, if I have to do the solo, I'll be playing basketball, I'll be running, I'll be playing handball, and none of my family members will be around. But these are the choices that you make because it's for you. Ooh, it's hot out here. And as a child, you battle these things. So you got to be some type of genius of a child because it's not regular children do this. There's normal children. There's children that exceed what it is to be normal, at average. And then you have those who's above average. And then above that, which is your geniuses. But sometimes the genius with you is blocked because it's for more purpose, more in the future than what it is for now. So as a child, you prepare yourself and know that physically I can fight certain battles. So when them battles come up, I see more positive diagnosis, whether it be work, whether it be acknowledging, whether if I did the resume wrong and the person's still acknowledging, well, maybe the information was given wrong. Maybe they're not giving her the information because there's some places you call and they won't give you the information. But if you contact SSI and pay a certain amount of money, which is quite above, you can get a copy of every job that you've been at. And then you can use that for proof because they know where you work. you have to report your social security card number. So within that knowledge, I know many of you are going to run forward now and do the right thing. I am, but like I said, the amount is a lot. And even though we could have afford, they don't understand. If I would have taken away from that, I would have lose more because I needed that to survive. But you don't understand. So when the time comes, when I'm ready to move forward with all that I go, when I pay that 77, I'm just not paying that 77 or that 100. I'm actually going to pay you, and I'm going to move forward because this is a purpose to do so. It was not a purpose now, but it wasn't affecting me because I was still getting jobs. But I have learned how to also do a resume in a way that you don't have to use dates at a job. So those are the things that we research and we learn. Is just how you put your experience, your education, which is more important, and what you achieve in certification. So the next time I do my resume, trust me, there will be certifications on my resume, because when I see that, I get very tense. My license is a certification. Put driver's license on there. Some jobs like that. So as you move forward, like I say, get on this net running of enjoying life and get in certification. Get online. Get some certification. It's going to be hard. I'm going to do hard. You're going to do hard. We all go through hard. I can only say what I go through because I don't know what you go do. Not that I'm whining, but I am to share my experience with you. Those are my testimonies. But if my testimonies got me farther, and I want to see you get further. But if I don't say so, then you won't know. So somebody else is still going through that you may not be going through, that do everything they want to do. But no, you can't do everything you want to do because you still got your own personal battle to keep you forward from those who allow you to do what you want to do. And if you can't fight them personal battles, then you can't move forward in the enlightenment that life has to give you. In the light that when you're in a just, or even when it's clouded, you're able to move forward within the light. It shines. You will shine. So within that knowledge, take it in and know that no man is greater than another man, but a man that allows a man to do so. You always can learn and you always can get above the other man. No two men conquers life the same. And look how many millions of us, billions of us, trillions of us are still living. If so. So as you begin to take it in, note that you can go back and you can say, yes, I want to make this happen. No, this happened. This will happen. I can succeed. But within the success that you succeed, no, you will have to sacrifice. Everything is a sacrifice. Most of us so easily want to sacrifice a life than to actually know that we can win this battle without sacrificing life. But we never took what? The measure and the steps to even learn. We were followers more than leaders. We got a lot of followers. We got too many followers. But when the leadership arrives, then you begin to derive into the path that you ought to be. That you can make it possible to do that. I do not have to sacrifice this person nor my family, but to make things possible for all of us to survive. But first you got to respect the next man, because the next man may be the next man with the knowledge. All they're giving you is just knowledge. That's it, just knowledge. You can get it from school, you can get it off the street, you can get it from a bum. Because a bum could be a person who was a business person, but now he's a bum. But he was a bum for a purpose, because you was to meet that bum who was your messenger at that time. But the message that he gave you was quite more detrimental than what the message a book can give you, because he had experience. I can read a book all day, but a book doesn't have experience. It can tell me of somebody else's experience, but it doesn't have experience itself. I would have to develop my own experience. So within that note that we take in knowledge and we learn, and we can stop and we can say, I can develop Never question that I'm greater than another man, because another man becomes greater within his own self, or another woman. But do you know yourself? You have to know your body, know yourself. I walk into a clinic or whatever, and I already know my body, because I already know how I treated my body. And yet, what I may not know, whatever may develop, it is stronger because I took care of my body. Now, the physical part is to take more care of your body physically, because that is the battle now, because the battle outside is going to be stronger. So you got to get your body physically stronger, get more muscle tone than to be flabby. And to be flabby is quite okay, whichever the flab may take you, but the flab can only take you as far as take you on the lap of life. But at some time, you're going to have to eat right, think right, and physically get yourself fit for a bigger fight. Because everybody before you is physically fit, so you got to go in stage. And you got to be physically fit. Because as long as the body is closer to the bone, the body has defined itself around the bone. So the body's going to be all right. But do you know your body? Remember, you walk in science, the first thing you saw, biology. Remember biology? They had the bones. We had to dissect, was it a frog? I think it was a frog. The ones like when they got to do the baby pig, but it could have been a baby pig, but we'll know. But it was quite interesting how we just move forward, and we get to enjoy these things, because a lot of kids don't get to enjoy biology. And I was blessed because I was in college-bound classes, and I took bookkeeping, and bookkeeping was a subject for me. It wasn't like, oh, I had to take math 1, math 2, math 3. Didn't you say that? But it was a greater level for you to exist, because you learn a lot different in math 1, 2, and 3. And that's the way it goes in biology. But as we push and we turn around and we motivate ourselves, and we don't lose the distance that we want to go, no matter what comes our way. But sometimes you may have to turn around than to just walk away. Because if you walk away, then you're not fighting the battles and everything, every force that could be before you, or not even knowing it. And to know it is a greater thing, because that's the battle of life, is learning and knowledge. So until next time, I hope you have taken everything, and I hope you have developed and get ready. October 3rd is like tomorrow, today, but you know what I'm saying. So I deliver you the message, and this is the, guess what? Broken promises no more. Failure gone. Well, do you know your broken promises? We're getting closer to them. I know we're learning them. And some of them have to be made because we have to survive, but it doesn't mean that it can't be helping us in the future, as long as you don't have to deliver the message. Where there's understanding, and yet there's division. But within division, there's always understanding. Because I have to divide to get somebody to realize, what should I understand? The genius that is in us is the knowledge to intake and to understand the next man, than to go against the next man, because you don't know what the next man has developed to even get you even further, because that could be the man to get you there, or woman. But do you realize, or do you know, or can you conquer? So within this note, I just want you to take everything in, and know life is more existing and empowering. There's battles we have to fight, but yet when we have leadership behind us that know the leadership that is within us, we can win them battles. Those are spiritual battles that people begin to understand why you are able to do this and why you're able to do that. But within the knowledge until next time, failure gone fast, understand that we move and we shake and we shake and we move, but get yourself physically fit because 2025 is just around the corner. I ain't playing. I want to see some money saved. I want to see some things. Even if you lose it, you can get it back. Always know the venture is to keep it. Because as long as I keep it, I'm okay. But if I lose it, I know I'm going to get it back quicker. And it's going to be better than what I lost, or it's going to be what I wanted. But this is what I received. And people don't even know. Until then, peace out.